Hello and welcome to Ultimate General Civil War, which has recently been going from their early access beta to a full release on Steam. I picked it up a few weeks before, or during the early access, and I have played about 74 hours of this, but that also counts the time it's been sitting idling, so maybe about 50-ish hours on it. And I've been playing the Union campaign and toying around with a couple of missions here and there. But today I thought I'd start up a new campaign, and I thought I'd do it with the Confederates, since I haven't played through those missions. It would be a nice thing to show, I think. I have somewhat experience with these choices, and I'll go into what each of these means once you have completed the first mission and expand on it. But the first one here is I want logistics. Logistian is it there. And here I want artillery for the logistics and the medicine. I don't care really much about the reconnaissance. And for the final one, I do want the politics. And as I said, the Confederate. And I'm gonna play on the Brigadier General. My Union campaign was on Colonel level just to get the hang of things. And let's take off the crutches for today. And this is General Gerhard, which in German means the hard spear fighter, which I think is suitable and is also my middle name. As you can see here, we started off with 3 points of politics, which means we get 7.5% extra income each mission, which is a huge bonus, I think. A few points in medicine, so some of our troops get returned, and 1 point in economy. These 3 stats up here, I think, are the main ones we'll focus on early on, together with some army organization. While reconnaissance is nice to have, it's not that useful compared to getting your troops up to speed. But we'll see. Let's start it off. General, your first assignment is to secure a small coastal fort at this bank of the Potomac River. Okay, your vanguard must hurry up and eliminate the Union batteries while the fort is lightly guarded. Okay, lightly guarded. The Federals have been alerted and gather forces to block the river passage in front of you. Additionally, enemy regiments have been spotted marching along this road. Advance fast and gain ground before the fort is heavily reinforced, or else your task will be much harder. The rest of your troops will join you in about half an hour. Okay, let's pause this. This tells me that they'll probably have skirmish troops in these woods. Few regiments over here guarding the fort, and probably a few regiments coming up this road. What do we have for forces? I have a cavalry with a palmetto 1842 and a strong melee. Okay. Also have nice skirmish troopers with a Springfield 1855. So that's nice. and I have 2 small regiments with the model 1842. Those are the standards for the Union infantry, at least in the beginning. I'm not sure what the Confederates have. And of course, here's our General Gerhard. Okay, I think I'll take heed to what they said about moving fast, and I'm gonna go with there it is. Hold fire. And they're going to run. And I'm gonna direct them, because once they go over the forts, I do not want them to enter the woods. If you hover over here, you see speed 60%. For the field, speed 90%, but on the road, speed 100%. We want them to move along the road. We also want the same thing here. Hold fire and run with Kemper's brigade. And we want them to take the same here. If I'm right in that we only have skirmishers here, they're going to retreat in front of me. But I'm going to send my own skirmishers up here, take position and fire upon anything. I will send my cavalry to my left flank. And ideally I want to have it around these buildings up here and cover off any advancing troops and delay them until I get into position here. Should there be heavier resistance here, I'll stop and detach my skirmishers. Otherwise, I'll just power through to the fort and see what's down there. And my general will be with these 2 regiments here. Okay, I think we have a battle plan now. I don't draw lines for the cavalry since they move pretty fast. Anyhow, I can do it like this, and they'll avoid the forest at least. Okay. Alright, let's see what they're up to. My general's up and checking things out beforehand. That's nice. Crocker and his cavalry moving up. Let's take him all the way here. Hexamer, well, move up through the forest as well. Okay, here are the skirmishes. I want you to go up there. I don't want you in the lead though. Crocker, how about finding those enemy reinforcements? And just plow through here. That's another set of skirmishers, okay. I think we'll need to deal with them somehow. As you see, skirmishers retreat when... Oh, here they are. Let's start harassing them much further up than I thought. I'll just pause here and issue new orders. I'm going to do Kemper. Hello, Kemper. Can I do the arrow? I just want you to go straight up here. And I want you to detach your skirmishers and we'll just cover those off. Siegfried, also want you to do the same thing up here. No, didn't I get him? They're so entangled here. So, and the skirmishers, I'm just gonna move here. I want them to... They're advancing along this road. If I can get them in the forest and these buildings, one of them at least, I can probably stall this advance a little bit more. And these skirmishers will just cover off here. Oh, no orders for Kemper. Come on, you get him. Start running. Yeah, I'll Oh, that's melee somewhere. I didn't tell you to melee, did I? No? I told you to shoot on those. Retreat. I don't want you there. Run away! Run away! I want you to harass them with your guns, not with your sabers. Let's see, you can start right there. Okay, here's the first Ohio. I want you to start firing on those. And you go around. Keep advancing. Okay, Crocker. Time to get your shit together. Start harassing. Probably want to send you against those skirmishes instead. Secret skirmishes up to this place here. Oh, are there no troops in the fort? Can I have you to just turn around and fire once? Just fire. Just fire. Do not engage. Oh, there are artillery inside the fortress. Let's go there. Where are you? Okay, what's up? The Yankees seem determined to defend the fort. We got reinforcements and supply. Use them wisely, General. Ah, excellent. Let them run along the same route as the others. I want them up here. I want them up there fast. And supplies, you just follow suit. I'm a little surprised. They have abandoned the fortress. And I want you to fall back. I don't want you to get shot there. I want to say that you have no... Oh, okay, there are 2 batteries in there. They can be a real pain. Stop running. How are you holding up there? You're stalling them at least. You're on the move forwards, you're keeping them busy. I'm gonna start following you back to the fortress. Start taking over this. You're keeping them at bay? Good. How you doing? Move up, move up, move up. Okay, here are some reinforcements. I don't want you to get into the fort and actually defend it if I can avoid it. Okay, Bernie, I want you to follow this route. Engage that first Ohio. Alan, I want you to reinforce the skirmishers. And Crocker, well, just guard the supplies for now, so we don't lose those. Canfield, let's see. Kemper, take position there. Guard the forts. No, I don't want any firing into my flank now. Thank you very much, Chetlang. But I will try and maneuver and get on the flank of first Ohio's. Alan, get over here. You don't need to run anymore. Got this secured. I want you to fire upon the artillery. Okay, Crocker, you follow the supplies. And I want them to go up there somewhere. Push those skirmishers away from supply lines here. And Alan, stop running. Go into the forest, take position there, don't let them over the ford. Good job, guys. Very good job. I want my general in here. And I want you to take up positions here so you can fire from the battery A. It's down there. Also, just move up. I think this might be our last forces coming in. I got 3 hours. Ah, I gotta destroy battery A and B as well. Ah, well, let's use Crocker for that. Okay, good. They are routed, so let's just press the attack then. Because I captured the coastal fort now, and have Crocker charging the flanks of battery A. Get battery B back here. Here they're still holding, but one of my skirmishers got annihilated. Well, that's a problem. Not a big one, but a problem. Now, you'll send your skirmishers to harass the flanks, and you keep going into here. Crocker, you did a magnificent job there. Getting rid of those. You have good conditions, so I'm just gonna charge the battery B there. And they're out of ammo. You keep going here. Big force on front, and skirmishers on the side. You're doing good, you got good cover. Worse cover in the woods, but still holding up. Perfect. Hold there. Route them. Yeah, good. Keep going, guys. You just take up positions and guard the fort. Supplies inside the fort, please. And the battery is routed. Yes, we secure the fort. The fort has served our purpose for some time and has prevented enemy supply ships from passing this section of the river. But now the Union is on the offensive, ironclads approach to bombard us. Ouch. Federal infantry has disembarked west of the fort and moving to attack. By call for help, and more troops will arrive shortly to support the defense. It is advised to deploy some skirmishers along the ridge west of the fort to delay the Yankee advance. Yeah, I can second that. We need to buy time for our fort's batteries to counterfire and disable the ironclads. General, hold your ground at all costs. We will prove today that rebellion has a strong foundation and the will to fight for every inch of southern soil. Okay, let's see, what do we have? We do have 2 batteries with 5 guns each. I think I'll just have them target one of these ironclads. As far as I know, they're quite nasty if they get free rein. Just gonna keep my general in the fort. I'm gonna do as they said, and I'm gonna detach my skirmishers and move them out here. I'm actually this is more of the back side. They gotta pass through and I can shift around my forces. So I think I'll take these and these, and I'm gonna combine them, if that can be done, of course. Let's see if we can do that. Reasoning here is combining 2 divisions is usually a bad move because their effectiveness just grows, efficiency just tanks. As you can see, it's gone up to 7 there, and it's 27 on Bernie, and they seem to be merging. Or maybe not. Can you guys merge? Keep you up there. Camper. See, are you in position yet? Here. Okay, here they come. I'm just gonna keep you where you are, I think. Just fire. Get nice visuals up here. Oh, now you're combined. So I want you there, and you here. I'm gonna pause because I hear a melee. Yep, I'm gonna fall you back. Do not care that much for melee. Ah, Crocker, nice of you to drop by. I want you to go harass their artillery. Take up position there again. Fall back to this position. Where are you? You're at the church. You have a nice visual on this side. Preston, take position up here. Well, normally I could have about 400 men here and 400 here when they approach, but since I combined two divisions, I'll have 700 men facing this. As you can see, they can fire all the way up over here. And if they try and sneak around here, I'll separate them again. And let's see, Crocker. There are supplies there. Can you capture them for me, please? Also, there's a general. Okay, which way are you? Come on. Just want you to capture those supplies, so they'll be less effective. Come on. Come on. I don't want you to... Yeah, good. Send you off. And Crocker, take and charge that battery. That's great. Okay, let's see. So they do not capture that one back. And as you can see, they sent a regiment back directly to try and save their artillery. So I'm going to have to withdraw from this melee yesterday. I don't want to be annihilated there. Yeah. I also try to play with at least normal speed running, unless I'm into giving a lot of orders, since I find it's a bit cheating. Not really, but to try and pause and always make the optimal decision and all. Our cavalry, no, they're routed and their morale tanked, so nothing much there. Let's see what we can do here in the flanks. I'll pull these guys up here, since this seems like a way heavy attack. Our last reserves came to help. Good. Alan, just run up here. Also, one ironclad is gone. You just move here. Artillery is only useful, I found, in real close quarters. I haven't really found any use for them in long range, and I believe that was also the case during the actual Civil War, that once they got into canister range, then they had a real field day. But longer ranges, not so much. I got a few others here. I don't want to enter melee. Downside here is I get less to fire upon these ironclads, that ironclad I should say, and they are gonna take some fire but they're gonna dish out so much more punishment than they could have been doing before. Canfield, you're starting as... both of you are starting as exhausted. I'm gonna send some skirmishers here to try and harass that artillery so it doesn't get up and into my face. I want this taken out so I don't position them here and then just annihilate me. Just keep firing there. I want you to be in command range of these. And you giving up. Yeah. Run away! Run away! And you into that forest. You get up here. Alan, you're in a pretty bad spot right now. So you're going to charge from there. I'm just going to target you then. Artillery. Hopefully they're reloaded. And when they're firing, they're causing extensive morale damage, which is something I'm counting on. And hopefully I can take him out before they get into melee range. Gotta hold this about 2 hours more. Whoops, stop it. And you get over here. Keep those artillery. Fall back, fall back. There, you go up here, bad cover, and something up here on the flank so they don't go around me. Now what's this? This is supplies. I'm just gonna route it off the map. I'm not sure I'll really need it. I want you to go up inside there. And okay, that was a brief pause on my behalf, since my children wanted me to start something to watch here. Well, let's see if I can find my train of thought again. Yeah, my supplies around that way. Yeah, and these brave 25 men. You're just holding on. I think I'll try and pull you guys back and swivel around here and try to get you into the fort and try to pivot you around somewhere here. That's a bad pivot. See what you can do here. At least they have 2 batteries of artillery firing on my skirmishers instead of firing on my troops that's defending here. As you can see here, Merit has taken quite a beating. Went from 102-ish men down to 84 now, since I pulled them out. But they have inflicted 172 casualties. And that's a win in my book. Alan, can you pull back a little bit more, I think? Just gonna keep it there. Okay. Your skirmishes here. Move up to the... Oops, no, they're charging me. And I'm happy to let them, since they're not attacking my front line. I'm gonna fall you back. and I'm gonna reposition you more towards Burns here once I know that you have fired. Also gonna move you up towards Lawman's battery here. And as you can see here, we've broken their skirmishes here, and now we routed. Preston has lost 532 men now. Well, that's an onslaught. Let's see, we're not making much headway since Cable isn't firing on the ironclad. Thought I told them to. Well, they've been firing upon me as well. But I want Canfield inside the fortress here, and I want Allen to go around. I'll adjust that order. Yeah, we got that battery. Let's try and take out Haskell's battery as well. That might be why they try to attack me back here. I'll succeed as well, but Alan, maybe you could try and go a bit further and get into the fortress and maybe go on the backside. How do you know that ironclad? Well, that's good. Preston, still holding on. That's good. How's your efficiency and morale? Oh, 26. Morale is at 77. Going up. That's good. Canfield inside the fortress, not outside. I'll have you as a second line of defense behind here. Okay, they finally fled the field. They held on way much longer than I thought they would. Alan, I think I'll position you here. That way we're pretty safe from any troops trying to wander around the fortress, and I can focus my defenses on the west side. Well, this is starting to look good now. I know I've lost about, a lot of my forces, but that doesn't really matter if I win this. At least I don't think so. I don't think one of the win conditions is, hold the fort, eliminate batteries, yeah. Sometimes you have victory conditions like you have to inflict 70% losses on the enemy. But not today. Okay, can you move around? Try and just harass them so they don't get up the last hour and rout our front line. They have the Shermer. Those are the guys that we have been holding back here for at least an hour. Probably longer. And up here we've been really decimating their front lines. All of these were 500 regiments, I think. Yeah. Merritt has 300 kills. Let's see, Preston up to almost 1,000 kills, and Burney 330. That's 1,200 and 1,500. Yeah. Been doing about 2,000 casualties. Yeah. And then my skirmishes surrendered or fled the field or something. Am I winning this? Got 3 guns to go, and they're down at half strength. I still think it was the right decision to pull Merritt's battery up and really try and wreak havoc from their attacking regiments here. Also, my cavalry squad back here that captured the supply was doing a really good job. So now you can see some of their forces are starting to have supply problems, while my supply is all the way up, no problem at all. Since I have my supply here, which is the camp supply, and I have my supply wagon. And Alan, we have almost full supply. It's a pity you can't see the supply range for this, because it seems like Alan is still in range of that one. I know that is in that range, but well, it's something they can improve upon. There you see the ammo. I have no such problems. I'm in really good supply. And Mary just keep pounding Shermer's brigade here. I see Haskell hasn't really been doing anything towards their objective this battle. He's been engaged back here for the first time by the cavalry, then by my skirmishers, and well, nothing really useful. Okay, good. We routed one of their brigades off the field. Let's see if I can get Alan just to move and try to get on the flank of Burnham's brigade. Oh no, let's fall back. I don't want you to charge me. Do not charge me. Bad union, bad union. Okay, hold your grounds. Oh, that's bad. So we are in bad condition to start off with. Got no real supply. We move out Canfield here. Run out there and save Alan's brigade. Pretty safe to do that since I have Terrace Brigade and Sherman's Brigade here, and they're held up by Preston and Merritt and Burney. Okay, no need to run anymore, just fire. Fire, fire, fire. Come on, reload, save Alan. See, morale is tanking. They'll break soon. They need the support. Come on. Fire. Ah, good. You just routed Burnham's brigade here. I think I'll keep Canfield here and I'll move Alan into the fort and up on the... what do you call this? Palisades? Breastworks, perhaps? Flanked, are they taking fire from somewhere? Ah, the ironclad, of course. We get them into somewhat cover. How about that Burnham? What we do with Canfield, what we were about to do with Alan. Or not. Let's finish this fight, since we won it. Victory, the Potomac Fort. 22nd May 1861. Let's see, they had about 5.4k men, I had 3.2. They had 16 guns, I had 10 guns. They lost about 3,000 men, I lost about 1,500, so almost 2 to 1, not really. More like 1.75 to 1 or something. They lost 7 guns and I lost 4 guns. Most of those guns were due to my cavalry charge, I think. All my cavalry went missing, and they had 103 of their men who fled the field and went missing somewhere. All goals, yep. Here we have our units. I'll sort by the kill numbers. You had Siegfried, and you had Kemper, and you had Burney. Those were my 3 starting brigades, I think. Crocker down here, well, broke even at least. Lost that unit, I think. Hexamer was only active during the first part of the game. And down here there are most of the Union. Let's see here, where are Merit? Here is Merit. Yeah, you can see 450 to 40. That's the power of having a close-up artillery firing upon the enemy. 10 to 1. That's good. Let's see what happens to our officers. Kemper got a promotion from Major to Lieutenant Colonel. That's good. And we managed to rescue 700. Those are from our men. And we captured 540 from the enemy. We got about 120 1855s and 5 6-pounders. And those supplies were those we routed off the field. That's good. And a few palmettos. Okay, that's good. That's a really good start. And we got a Civil War campaign medal. And we had 1 career point, 3 reputation. And we got 104 additional recruits. Okay, I'll do this one quick before we end for the day. We go through the career points here. The first one here is the politics. Influence the amount of recruits and money received during the war. Okay. And we're just at the start. I'll go to the battle map to show this. For this Newport News battle, if I have a victory, I'll get 58,000 cash and 4,100 recruits. Let's say I go up 2.5% here. That's about 100 more men and about what can be $1,500 extra, and that's for every point I put here. So imagine me getting this one up to 10 with 20% extra. That will be huge numbers up here once that is done, and that is the long-term strategy here for me. Max this out as fast as you can. Next part here is the economy, which is the armory. These rifles and close assault weapons and artillery pieces all are very, very expensive. Most of your money is going to go towards that. So the economy here is to get these cheaper. And once I get the discount all the way up, I think it's 25%, maybe something, yeah, same with the politics perhaps, yeah. And that means we will have better equipped troops. Next part is the medicine. That's how many percent of our losses that are restored and with the same veterancy before. And with 6% instead of 4, that's 2%. We lost 2,000 men, which means we get an additional 80 men for each point here. That's 800 men if we had the medicine all the way up. Or if I'm counting, I might be off. Somewhat around those regions at least. So that's also very important for me at least. Next up is training, which means when you reinforce your squadrons, you see the experience meter here going down. That's because you had rookies. If you instead switch to veterans, you see you keep the meter, but the money keeps taken up. And that is what the training does. It makes your veterans cheaper. Next up is army organization. At the moment I can have 1 corps and I can have 3 brigades. As you see, 1 corps and 3 brigades. And I can have 2 divisions. So 1 and 2 division. I haven't assigned my 2nd division. If I go up to the next part here, I can have 1 corps, 2 divisions per corps, 4 brigades per division. So I can have a total of 8 units. And I'll go into the first bull run and show you that this is the major battle that we will take part in this round. And we need 4 brigades. That means that I won't have to put any money or points into building up my forces as of yet. Later on they're going to be required to have 2 or 3 corps, and you can have up to 25 divisions in each, or brigades into each, and then this is starting to be important. The last 2 ones here, logistics and reconnaissance, they're more good thing to have, but not as essential as these others. Logistics means I started with additional ammo in all my troops, which means I'm gonna need less supply trains to power my army. Reconnaissance gives me somewhat a status of the enemy before the battle, so I know what to expect. But this is very costly, since you need 2 points, and then you get some small perk. I know the starting army size instead. Well, I could have spent those 2 points in reconnaissance or in politics, which nets me 5% more money and recruits every time I go into battle. Duh. Where's the logic in that? And I'd rather have more money and more recruits and more ammo. So there you have it. I'm gonna put this into politics. And I'll start next time with going through my core build here, and you'll see that then. So we've been running about 50 minutes now, so I think that's enough for the first time. Well, see you around next time. Keep playing games. Bye bye.